Hello YouTube, welcome to a CA850 video. This is part one of Meet the Fleet as described in my previous video. So as said then, I was going to look at the South West Trains Class 73. So in front of you have the box the loco came out of. This 73 is made by Hornby. It is number R2655. It's South West Trains Bobo Diesel Electric Class 73 locomotive carrying the number 73235. And as you can see, it is DCC ready. Hornby are very common for taking 8-pin chips. If you want more videos about DCC, please comment below. So we'll have a look at the loco. It's a standard old Hornby box. As you can see, with a little picture of the loco on. So the loco itself. So a bit more detail about the Class 73. Class 73 was part of the modernisation tactics by British Rail. They were built initially the first batch were built in 1962. Followed by a second batch in 1965 and 1967. These were a bit more bigger and more powerful. In total there was 49 Class 73s built, and since then some have retired, however some have been recategorised to 73-9s, which we'll go on to later on. They are Bobo, so that means there is just 2 driving wheels on each bogie. And with the Class 73, it's unique to the southern region because one, it's primarily used for diesel power with 2 little engines in there, but also it has a third rail for DC pickup. So these could pretty much go anywhere on the southern loco. Commonly used for the boat trains because they could then go into the last section. Initially they were used for mixed traffic work, but it was mainly common. You can see a lot of these on the old Gatwick Express where it needs to have an MLV on the other end. But now, since then, they're primarily used by GBRF. You can commonly see them at the moment. Haven't been for a while, but they are still doing it. Is the engineering trains between Eastleigh and Tunbridge, or you'll be able to see them throughout the UK working the Network Rail test trains, and in Scotland the 73-9s are working the Caledonian Sleeper, but current I believe with some 66s. So yeah, Hornby and Dapol are the 2 main manufacturers that produce the Class 73 in model form. So what we'll do now, we'll have a look at a bit more detail looking at the loco itself. So here's a closer look at the Hornby version. This one is this, as we discussed earlier in the video. These were produced by Hornby. They do many different liveries, but it's mainly tooled from the old Lima. So what do you get with this loco? Well, DCC ready, which is fine, however they don't have lights. There are kits available on the internet that will help you provide to put lighting in, which will light this one here. This example has lighting, as when I purchased it from a local model shop, there was lighting in it. Result. So it's got good details on the cables, the handrails, the buffer beams. The buffers are not spring loaded. You've got the old-fashioned massive Hornby coupling system. We look down the side. It's very, very basic. The doors, you've got handles, which are good, but the detailing, not many rivets down there apart from this grille here. The roof, as you can see, is very, very simple. Livery is really well applied. South West Trains did used to use these, but since have handed them all back to GBRF. Under detailing is really good, however the shoes for the electric pickups could be far better. Overall, it's not a bad loco. Runs really well. We'll see some shots of her in a second working on the layout. Would really recommend getting these for a go anywhere loco. Like I said, they do them in any livery, but if you're doing modern, feel free to pick one up any model shop or the famous auction site in Network Rail yellow or in the GBRF livery, and they could then work test trains. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Please comment, like and subscribe. And what I'll do now, I'll just do some shots of the loco on the layout. Thank you for watching, and please come again soon. Goodbye.